Welcome, it's me, JustAskABlackMan. This is another edition of one of my little Spreaker Talk radio things. It's going to be broadcast on Facebook, on Blog Talk Radio, and from my website, JustAskABlackMan.com. And of course, some of these are dating tips for the LazyDater.com, which is my book on online dating. I have a series of books. The first one has already been released, working on the second one now as of the day after Barack Obama got back in office, November the 7th, 2012. All right, like the title says, what we're going to go into on this one is single or not, why he don't want you. See, this is what's important, lady. This is very important. I hope y'all listening. Be comfortable wherever you at, and I hope you got strong feelings or at least a good understanding of what I'm about to say, because it's going to be quite different. You probably already know this, but you really got to focus on this, because once again, I'm saying this if you are looking for a man, or if you want a better man, or if you wonder why your man ain't so good to you. This is what you got to understand. Everything begins with you. I'm going to say it again a little bit slowly. Everything begins with you. See, the man is with you. Or in this case, a man wants you. A lot of women, the majority, and I'm only speaking of black American women, because I'm not too familiar with other nationalities and races, so I can't speak for all women on the planet. But from my personal experiences from dealing with black American women, this is what I've learned. This is what I've noticed. This is what I've observed. It's what I've come to find out. So take it as my opinion. Y'all don't put I shouldn't say y'all. Some women don't put priority in who they are. And that's the key. The man wants you. Now, if you ain't caught on to what that mean is, he don't want you because of your job, because of your kids, because of your lack of kids, because of how long your hair is, because of how pretty or how ugly you are. I mean, appearance makes a difference. Men are visual. But let me make my point. It's you. Now, in reference to getting the man, this is what you got to understand. The man has to want you. So the best thing for you to do, number one, is to put you forward. Not your status. You know, who you are should not be represented by what you drive in, what you live in, how good your credit is, what kind of job, you already said that, what kind of occupation I should say, which because that normally dictates status for some women, and also helps them feel it determines what they should deserve according to what their status is, because I am at this point in my life, or I should say at this level in my life, I deserve. Well, listen, not all men think that way. And the sad part about it, and I'm not speaking for all black men, black American men, that is, and it could be for white men too, American men I should say in this case, because it kind of is across the board. Let me go that way right quick. You women out there who are looking for a man who are your equal, this is one thing that you got to understand about men, not all men, but some men, is that he has a status which gives him more options because of his status, aka what women may call or perceive as security. Job, credit, car, home, money. Okay, so now instead of him having to break his neck, jump through hoops, and play these earn it games with you women that feel a man should earn it to have you, he's not going to waste too much time on you or with you. Sorry to tell you. Now there are some that have, and some of you women have been lucky enough to probably get one or two, or even meet one or two. If you ain't with him and you got good status and he got good status, think about this when it comes to a man. Like I said, it's my opinion. If he can have almost the kind of woman that he wants, I was about to say any kind, but the kind of woman that he wants, then he's going to go after that kind of woman. And if y'all truly believe, and there is some truth to it, that we are definitely motivated by sex and we enjoy sex and we definitely want to have women for sexual purposes, that is true. So Miss Status, if you ain't giving up no sex and you're trying to get a man who got status, who is looking for sex, he's going to choose the woman who is giving up sex over your status. Why? Because that's ultimately what he wants. He's not going to settle if he don't have to. Y'all know the cliche, if a man's got choices or options, you keep it moving or something. I forgot how it go. But if he got, and there's a lot of truth to that. He might check you out like, okay, this baby, she got her stuff going on, blah, blah, blah. Ain't got to worry about her being a gold digger and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he's thinking that. But at the same time, if he get with you and he realize, whoa, her standards, her level of whatever she thinks she deserves. Number one, I'm looking at her. And sweetheart, you may not be all that. And I'm not referring to appearance. Don't get me wrong. Some do have the appearance to go with it. But some of you may not. You just think it because you can go anywhere you want in the world. You know, you got that kind of credit, that kind of income, quote unquote. That, yeah, he's going to be like, yo, okay, well, this kind of woman I want, she can travel with me. Well, 9 times out of 10, it may be that even you have that status because you worked hard for many years and you still work hard to maintain. Well, what you got to understand is you're sacrificing something for something that he wants. You're sacrificing your time to maintain your career and your status and not the same amount of time in a relationship. Why? Because you got to work your job to maintain your career and status. Okay, well, this man is doing that now, but when he wants to walk away from all that, he wants a woman who's going to be there. Woman who's going to be there so that he can say, you know what, when I come home, I got this woman here. She's pretty simple. You know, she don't mind cooking. She don't mind cleaning, for those who still know how. You know, if she has to, because he may leave the house a little mess when he leaves to go to work, to go get to win the bread and the butter, the case may be. You know, so he may not have time to really pick up behind himself, but he come home and it's kind of been picked up by this woman here who may not have your status, your income, your credit, or even your looks. And you know, basically, when he lays down, he want to get all snuggy-duggy. He want to kick off his stanky shoes, put his feet on the couch and stuff, say, come here, baby, sit down next to me for a minute, because he don't feel like getting his tired butt up and go bathing. He ain't got to worry about some woman nagging him, like, get your stanky ass up and go wash your ass for you. No. She going to be like, what's up, baby? She going to go sit down and put up with that odor for a moment while he sits there and relaxing, you know, with that garlic on his breath from eating some kind of hamburger or onion rings. And going just give him that little hug, snug with him, smile. Hey, baby, what you want to eat or whatever? Want me to run you some bath water, shower water? He's going to choose her over you. Because ultimately what he wants is that woman to be there. She is making the time and taking the time. Going back to the subject of this thing. Everything begins with you. You have to become the woman that you want your man to be. Let me explain, because I'm switching gears on you. If you want a man in good health, take care of himself, work out, got a nice physique, guess what? If he's doing that, he probably desires the same thing. So because you have the ability to eat what you want and afford to eat, go out to eat and do all these different things, and basically put your health, you may not think you're doing it, but put your health second. You know, because you figure we could do to your status that you can get a man, but yet he's looking at you and you chubby. My bad. What some women choose to call full figured, which we call chubby, or what some women choose to call BBW, big beautiful woman, which we call fat, because, or we would just simply say big woman, because not all big women are beautiful, because beautiful to a man describes an appearance, how you look. When some women say BBW, they're talking overall. But what you have to understand is when you put that on your profile, a man sees that as a expression of who you are. You saying you're big and beautiful. That means he know you got a little weight on you, but you look good as hell. Why? Because you said you're beautiful. Well, I ain't saying I'm beautiful. I just use the BBW. Well, not all men know what that mean or know what you mean by that. Full figure's fine. BW is even fine. BCW, big cute woman, is fine. BLW, big lovely woman, is fine. But see, you got to keep it 100 real, because some of y'all out there saying some of the wrong things and trying to mislead these men. So going back to what I was saying, so he's also looking at you. He's taking care of himself, because guess what? He want that fine model chick, that physically fit woman. You know, he's in the health and fitness and what health and fitness. So he's looking for that too. But yeah, because you feel you got your status, you got your thing, you got your comfort zone, you got your this and that, and you can simply do what you want and the man gonna want you. There are some men that will, because you are better off, probably can provide. You become his security. Been there, done that. I ain't ashamed to say it. But yet you want that man who's taking care of himself, who's conscious about his health, who's conscious about his weight, who's conscious about what he feed his kids. Well, I don't know, a lot of men ain't really all conscious about that. Most of them don't even have kids. But the bottom line is here, who you are reflects what he sees and what he thinks of you. If you what we call in the marriage let go, it doesn't show much self-esteem. You know, and it's not too late for you if you are one of them BBWs, BCWs, BLWs, or BAWs, big average woman. Now understand the second letter in the BBW, the second letter, the B in this case, represents appearance. That's why I say BA, average your appearance, love is your appearance, cute your appearance, D is your decent. I mean, yo, keep it real, keep it 100. You know, we reading. Don't think just because we're not the most intelligent species on this planet at this point in time, and I'm just saying that to give y'all props, don't mean that we don't know. Everything begins with you. Take care of yourself. Become conscious of what you eat. Become conscious of how you look, if that's what you're looking for. Now, if you let yourself go and you don't care if a man has let himself go, then I can shut up with you. Because you're going to get what you're looking for. You're going to get what you ask for. Don't be surprised if you get somebody that got a pot belly if you got one too. And be like, damn, you know, you need to go play basketball or something. Go work out a little bit. And he looking at your B-A-W and saying, well, damn, shawty. But then again, he may not say that. Why? Because you may be the best woman in bed. You may cook the best meals in the house. You know, you may be the most loving and affectionate woman. So you may think he may overlook that. Well, he will for a moment. But see, one thing about him that you're complaining about, what you got to keep in mind is, if y'all together and you are the one feeding him, that has something to do with why he looked the way he looked. He ain't fat because he's eating healthy if you ain't serving him healthy meals. I mean, you got to understand that. And the same thing with your kids. Oh, my kids, they eat too much. They ain't eating too damn much. You the one preparing the meals. You got to take the time out and watch these damn TV shows. Go online and find out what are the most healthiest meals to feed yourself and your children so that you have better health. You don't want no sickly ass man. You don't want to be in your 30s and your 40s, be the man who's suffering with high blood pressure, diabetes, you know, cholesterol, all that other stuff. I don't know. I mean, I don't have any illnesses. But you really don't want no man that's on his deathbed. Well, he don't want a woman who's on her deathbed. Take care of your damn self. Everything begins with you. Don't worry about the man in the beginning, because when he see you taking care of yourself, he gonna realize, okay, well, she don't eat these fried ass pork chops. Nothing against pork chops. I ain't trying to get the pork industry coming after my black ass. You know, in some cases it depends on how it's cooked, because I do believe in consumption of protein. I do eat meats. I'm no vegetarian, and although I eat healthy, I'm not the most healthiest eater. Fortunately, I got a fast metabolism, and I'm a slim guy. So I've been lucky to this point, 43 years in the game, or on this planet. So you may look at me and say, I'm healthy. Well, I am very active on the basketball court. I stay a little busy. I still enjoy breakdancing. But back to you. You, how you walk, how you talk, how you eat, how you sleep, how you talk to your kids, talk to your friends, talk to your family. See, he's looking at all that. He's listening to all that. So you got to pay attention. You know, if he see you doing it, he may assume it's all right to eat that same junk, to eat that same trash, to talk that same junk, to talk that same trash, to believe that same madness, to believe that same nonsense, to put up with such and such blah, 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 to allow such and such drama. He sees this. Just like you're looking at him and filling him out, he's filling you out. You got to raise your own standards for your damn self so that he see, yo, I got to step my standards up to be on her level. You ain't got to tell him. He see that's how you live. He see that's what you eat. He see that's what you say. He see that's what you believe. He see it. He begins to see who you are without you telling him. Why? Because you live it. You don't expect these different statuses to say, okay, well, yeah, personally, when you look at me, I'm a mess. But look at my life and my lifestyle. You know, I'm good. I got it going on. I'm blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there are some superficial men out there. There are some shallow men out there. That's perfectly fine for them. That's not a problem. Oh, yeah. Do your thing, girl. He like, you know what? It's better than where I'm at. You know, and I ain't been taking much care of myself. And understand that, too. Just like you, some men simply don't know how to take care of themselves. So it is up to you. I shouldn't say it's up to you. It would be good if you know how to take care of yourself so you can help whatever man you're with pursuing desire. Excuse me, ooh, that was nasty. Desire to take care of himself. He needs to know that margarine is not good over butter, and that he needs to take Mac